Hi TikTok, my name is Narissa. I'm 42 years old and I have stage 2 triple negative invasive ductal carcinoma breast cancer. And I just wanted to do a recap and kind of a follow-up on my hair journey. I started chemo on January 5th of 2023 and I've been a bald lady for a little while now. I am currently doing AC chemo. I've done 3 of my 4 key treatments, and then I'm going to move on to Taxol. And so far, I'm handling it really well, knock on wood. But I started chemo on January 5th of 2023, and my chemo nurse had told me that usually around day 19 is when people end up shaving their head because the hair loss is so bad. I did not make it to day 19, spoiler alert. I ended up shaving my head on day 17. So that was January 21st. Cycle 2, so I had 2 AC treatments, and it was the 3rd day, excuse me, the 3rd day of my 2nd treatment that the hair loss started. And I will show you what I'm talking about. So this is the morning of the day that we shaved my head, day 17. I had brushed my head, and this is just like literally just like a quick brush. I didn't even if I had continued to brush, I'm sure like way more would have fallen out, but this is just like a quick brushing. Okay, so I figured, okay, the hair's starting to fall out. We need to shave it that weekend. Little did I know it wasn't gonna last that long. So I had, had my coffee and breakfast and whatnot, and then I took a shower, and just so much hair was like coming off of my head. It was unbelievable. I mean, if you've got dogs, like I was shedding worse than like any of our 3 dogs. It was insane. Like I could not keep it on my head. Like no matter how much I rinsed my head in the shower, like so much hair came off. And then when I got out of the shower trying to dry my hair, oh, that was insane. Like the towel would just like slip because the towel wouldn't grip my head because there was so much just like loose hair on the towel. It was insanity. And then, combing my hair after I got done towel drying, like more came off. Like I am shocked that there was like anything left on my head. Yeah, so I decided that we were again gonna turn a negative into a positive, and I would allow my kids who are 13 and 16 to give me funny haircuts before we decided to shave it all off. I mean, it's like a once in a lifetime opportunity to cut mom's hair, so why not? So this is what I ended up with. They did me dirty, you guys. So this is my daughter's handiwork. That was a lovely haircut. I felt very 90s emo with this one. And then my son gave me this one. What in the hell is this? I can't. I mean, yeah, I have no words. I look like an Asian version of my dad. And then my amazing and supportive and loving husband shaved the horrid haircut that my son gave me off. And now we are matching. So that was day 17. Then like 6 days after that, January 27th, I ended up like when I sit in my chair at night, I like to scroll on my phone and whatnot and just feel my head. But instead of feeling good, it like hurt. It felt like needles poking my scalp. And I couldn't understand why. And I've heard of people having like scalp sensitivity. And it didn't feel sensitive in general. It hurt like needles were poking my head. And then I realized that all those little tiny hairs were falling out. And it's almost like I'm not a scientist, but I'm guessing that the hair follicles have died. And so that the little bits of hair that were left when I would touch my head or when I would lay my head on my pillow, those dead hairs were being pushed into my scalp, and that was causing me pain. So originally I decided to try a lint roller and I just rolled it on my head, which it worked. But then I decided, screw this, and I grabbed a roll of just cheap duct tape. We tried Gorilla Tape, and it worked, but it didn't work as good. Just get yourself some cheap duct tape, and I would just, you know how you roll it up so that it's sticky on all sides, and I would just pat my head. And then, bless his heart, my son that gave me the horrid haircut helped me, and I sat on the floor, and he sat in my chair, and he just tapped multiple pieces of duct tape all over my head. And we got all the loose hairs off that we could.